Hello everybody and welcome to another X-Wing stream from Sith Taker Tim. Just getting the last little bits ready. Do I have a pen on my desk? Is the next thing. Ooh, that's a good question. Maybe my work bag. So basically, because we've updated to 50 points, the overlay is not going to work quite as intended. So I will try and do a manual score for my own records, just in case we have any issues with the players, just like miscounting and stuff like that. I have no pens whatsoever. In fact, work trousers are here. They should have a pen. There we go. That'll do. Cool, right. Hope everybody is doing well. Mr. Veal, how are we doing? So we have got Epionic on the left-hand side for US Islands. Need to update that in here. US Islands. There we go. That oh, actually that's a good point. We could do with getting some betting going, so let's get that started. Hope everybody's doing well on this lovely evening. We are playing Ancient Knowledge, so 3 objectives down the centre, or not down the centre as it looks like the players are setting up for. Players can do the scenario action to gain Ancient Knowledge condition. At the end of the turn, you then score 1 scenario point for holding some Ancient Knowledge and 2 for scoring more than your opponent. Cancel that one. There we go. Start a new bet. There you go. So exclamation mark bet, 1 for Epionic, 2 for Rakams, and then space all for the amount you want to bet. And you can just type all, and then that will bet appropriately. We have Empire versus Scum Villainy. I think we had Epionic on stream in an earlier round, possibly US Islands versus USA. So we'll quickly go down his list. Left to right, Obsidian Squadron TIE Fighter, Cheap and Cheerful, Double Edge TIE Aggressor, which is after you perform a turret or missile attack that misses, you may perform a bonus attack using a different weapon. We have Captain Feroth in the Reaper, and Double Edge has got obviously Dorsal and Barrage to use that ability. Captain Feroth in the Reaper is basically gets to change his green dice to an evade if you do not have a green token. Ruthless Tactical Officer Targeting Computer, basically to have a white coordinate, could take a target lock, but Ruthless is the big one, which is you can damage a defender at 0 to 1. Thanks for the sub there, Connor. To change one of your red dice to a hit. Tech Kasabi in the Alpha class. Fire Control System Plasma Torpedoes with the loadout. So after you gain a disarm token, if you're not stressed, gain a stress to remove the disarm. But he can also still fire whilst disarmed, but you just can't spend the lock if he uses the Arsenal loadout. And then we got Scimitar 1, Battle of Endor Bomber with Proton Torpedoes. Very easy to get this one double modded. We'll do a focus and then use his ability to acquire a target lock. Pretty good bomber if you can get him to Initiative 5. And then the real key behind this list is Goran, Commandant Goran, TIE Interceptor. Start the engagement phase, choose a friendly ship at 0 to 3 with a lower initiative than yours, which I think is every other ship. That ship gains an evade token and removes 1 non-stress red token. So normally this will be an opposing target lock with elusive and targeting computer. Do have sensitive controls on Goran, so he doesn't get the auto thrusters ability, but instead sensitive controls allows him a system phase boost or barrel roll. And then we'll go down Loan's list. Fenrir with Fearless, nice and easy. Probably going to see him trying to get in close, trying to punch some of these Imperials in the face. Ketsu in the Shadowcaster. Ketsu can assign a trapped token to a ship at 0 to 1 in both the front and mobile turret arc. Fearless, obviously adding that if you're basically range 1 and both the attacker defender's front arc, change a red dice to a hit. Kira is you may move and perform attacks, you ignore obstacles that you are locking. Contraband Cybernetics for actions while stressed and red maneuvers while stressed. Mandalorian Optics we've seen a little bit, so that's the system phase acquiring a lock. And Shadowcaster title is another one for some more trapped beam shenanigans. Ship we don't see, or pilot we don't see an awful lot, is Tapusk in the light freighter, the Hawk light freighter. Has Protectorate Gleb, which is a coordinate, and you can pass the stress to the coordinated ship. Moldy Crow title to give you a front arc with 3 red dice, but also importantly banking focus tokens. The pilot ability is very interesting. During the end phase, before an enemy ship in your front arc recovers 1 recurring charge or force, you may spend 2 charge. If you do that, ship does not recover that charge or force. Now force isn't important, so Goran's ability is not charge based. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything particularly that shuts down in this list. Okay, I was slightly worried that Goran's ability was going to be charge based, and then that could have been a real problem. Do let me know if the audio is coming through. Now we've got a few people watching, it'll be greatly appreciated. And then finally, Captain Nim. I've been flying a bit of Captain Nim. Can choose not to let a bomb explode, or a friendly bomb explode. Fearless. Bomblet generator, and Bomblet generates 2 red dice, and this could be a problem because there's not a lot of shields on the Imperial side. But you roll 2 red dice. Veteran turret gunner to be able to fire the dorsal turret as well as the primary, and we've got fire control system, and then we've got a cool droid that I often use as well. R4B11. While you perform attack, you may remove 1 orange or red token from the defender to reroll any number of defense dice. So you could spend enemy stress to get them to reroll their green dice. So 2 very interesting lists. Who do I think has the edge? It's tough to say. I think I do quite fancy the Scum list in this particular matchup. I don't think they're that reliant on the target locks that Goran could break. Especially because Goran happens at the start of the engagement phase. Scimitar 1 happens as a result of a friendly ship shooting. So Scimitar 1 can acquire a target lock after Goran's sort of been used. I guess it could shut down Kasabi's plasma torpedo. Probably the main... Sorry, not Kasabi, it's the other way around. What am I doing? Because Goran and Scimitar were on the same side. Right, players have started. So ignore that train of thought. Goran would be good if Scimitar was on the other side. Yeah. Because Ketsu's going to be locking an obstacle. I mean, I guess Nim's got fire control systems, so possibly there. Oh, my camera's zooming on my face again. But yeah, players are off and running. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Does that work? No, so I need to take the score off the screen. There we go. So I've taken the score off the screen because the overlay is defaulted to 50 points, even though I've used old for Yasby. So a bit of positional play. No objectives can be scored at the moment because it's turn 1. So ancient knowledge can be claimed as of turn 2. Probably going to see that Obsidian Squadron do a 2 forward claim next turn, I imagine. Don't think any of the Imperials are in a particular place to claim the centre, even if they wanted to. So don't forget, betting is open. Did your sub work? Nothing's come through, Katana Squadron. Often you have to, like, even though you've done the sub, it might give you a prompt in chat to, like, share the sub or something like that. But yeah, nothing's come through on my screen. If you have subbed, absolutely thank you very much. Oh, there we go. Ketsu taking that lock nice and early, so probably going to see a 3 bank from her unless she wants to take some ancient knowledge.
Hey, hey.
There we go. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And you get to hear Rich saying hey, hey as well. It's all good. So Nim's just going to take one there. Is Tabusca 5? Wow, okay. I never realised that Tabusca was a 5 as well. Pretty good. And then Fen boosting. Probably going to see them chasing after Feroth fairly quickly. Although the Reaper has got ailerons, so can try and stretch the distance a little bit. Goran's going to give an evade. Don't think we've got any shots to worry about. No. Cool, nice and quick and easy. So yeah, this is the final round of, well, the finals of XTC 2025. US Islands versus France. US Islands were the unbeaten team. So I believe they got to decide turn 0. Not that it really matters in this particular matchup, I don't think. But France are currently 3-1 up. So if they win this round, France wins the entire thing. If not, I believe there are 2 more games being played tomorrow. Not quite sure who's streaming the rest of it, but I'm sure people will share it around. As I say, don't forget betting is live. ! Bet space 1 for Epionic, 2 for Reckons, space the amount you want to bet, and you can just type all, and that will get all your fake internet money bet on your champion. Got 5 minutes or so left in the betting at the moment, and yeah, let me know in chat if you've been playing any events today. I know we had Cornish National, being played. I did see 312 Squadron were live earlier, so I'm not sure if Nick is streaming around, but do let people know we are streaming. Hopefully we've got some members of US Islands and France in chat. 312 is live. He is. San Francisco System Open, excellent. Wonder how many players came onto that, so we'll try and raid him later. We'll see, because yeah, it's possible. He's got 19 minutes left in his game. Ooh, 3 TIE defenders. That's interesting. Countess Ryad, Colonel Vessery and Captain Yor versus Poe Dameron, Stromaroni Stark, ZZTO and Logistics Division pilots. So yeah, do pop around and say hello to them. Turn 2 with us though is going to see Reckons become first player. So this is the turn that people can start claiming some ancient knowledge. So 2 bank from Double Edge. Just taking a focus, setting up for next turn. 2 forwards from the Obsidian Squadron, and is going to take the claim. Where's Obsidian? Have I? No, I thought I'd missed him from the overlay. So some nice French wine being claimed here. I mean, I imagine Ketsu probably claims the other one, unless you maybe put Fen on a hard 2 and then he claims it for later. Kasabi's considering slamming. Doesn't have advanced slam though, so can't slam into a lock. Take a focus. And Scimitar 1 turning in. That's a nice nice sort of lane there, I think. Yeah, have a nice approach next turn. Look for a double modded proton torpedo. Interesting. Oh no, sorry. That's like 1 forwards, but that seemed very brave, but it was just the ailerons from Ferof. But I guess focus or evade or could coordinate. Maybe coordinate the TIE fighter or focus. Probably would make sense, because then try and keep that ancient knowledge held on your TIE fighter. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. So if Nim does come charging in or gets a bit of a shot, you don't have to spend your ancient knowledge in defense, hopefully. Looks like all the Imperials have placed, so now we'll see. So hard 2 from Ketsu. Yeah, gonna take the ancient knowledge. So probably gonna see a 5 forward from Fen then. Just the 1 from Nim. I maybe would have liked to see a smidge quicker, because I don't think he's going to have range. Yeah, no valid targets. 3 forwards from Tupusk. Could coordinate Nim to take a token, but I think you just take another focus with Moldy Crow now. Oh no, he is going to coordinate. Could keep the stress in himself, I think, because it's probably easier for the Hawk to shift it than passing it over a Protectorate Gleb. So 1 ancient knowledge apiece. And then, yeah, probably going to see focus boost from Fen. Try and get some shots off. I don't think... He could boost and go after the tie, I guess, but it's the turn after. I think probably the straight boost makes most sense. Yeah. Gets range 2. May have a shot into the tie. On the angle, we shall see. So, looking at Goran now. So, Ferof is going to take the evade. Betting is closed, but depending how well or not this combat goes, I may reopen it in a second. Oh, range 3 into Scimitar 1. I guess, you know, Ferof has got his ability and an evade token, so if you can get some damage in on the bomber, trying to take it out before it fires its proton torpedo. And spends a focus for a pretty good roll, but then, yep, natty evades. Easy peasy from Scimitar 1. Ketsu's going to have a range 3 pot into obstructed obsidian, so 3 on 5. Just the 1. Not going to spend any ancient knowledge here. Yeah, absolutely fine. I'm probably hoping that you could get a hit and maybe tractor. Nim has an unobstructed shot. For 2. Spend the focus. And I think that'll be it. I don't think Tupuska's got a shot. Oh, just out. Has Kasabi got a shot back? He does. Range 3 obstructed into Nim. Is that 2 on 3? Not the best shots in the world. So just 1. Have got a focus for defense, but we are absolutely fine. Yeah, I got a shot back into Fen here with Scimitar 1. Oh, spends it for 2. And this is where we know our aces of legend take damage. So, yep, looks like Fen takes a damage. And that's it. So, turn 2. So let's do my manual score sheet. So, scenario and ship. So, turn 2, each player is going to score 1. Gives him 1 and gives him 1. So that's Daniel. Don't know if he was why he was rolling that. Maybe it was just. Oh, was it Fen? Was it range through obstructed? Okay, yeah. Doesn't matter. Fen still took damage. So 1 point each going to turn 3. We will open betting very briefly if you want to bet. Exclamation mark bet. 1 for Epionic, 2 for Reckons, and you can just type all if you want or put a number in. So yeah, it could be very interesting now because like it's going to get very congested very quickly for the Imperials. So you'd imagine like Obsidian can hard 1 maybe, Scimitar 1 forwards. You could even see the sloop from Ferof, you know, back facing towards Fen. It all depends if you want the coordinate action, I guess. Maybe a 1 bank right from Kasabi. Probably want to get the plasma torpedo off. I mean, I imagine we're going to see an Imperial ship get destroyed. But it's whether or not they can then also, you know, absolutely maul one of the Scum ships in return. I mean, Scum really want to be killing 2 of these Imperial ships. Probably Scimitar 1 and Double Edge, I guess. Yeah, Fearless. Yeah, there's a lot of Fearless out there. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, maybe Ketsu just charges forwards. All depends if... I mean, maybe you're better getting Nim stuck in this position. Just 1 forwards with Ketsu and let Nim go charge again. Tupuska's probably doing a 1 bank left. But it's been good to stream the XTC. Big thanks to all the players for playing on stream. Obviously, you've got new points out, so do check out NCX streams. Anything from 312 Squadron. We've got the Tauntaun team event. I think I'm streaming the deciding match of our round tomorrow. So I think that's Donald. I forget Donald's surname. Hang on. We can do this. Is it? It's not what? It is Donald Williams. So Donald versus Ladrian tomorrow. So that is Epionic as first player now. So I think that game is 2 o'clock UK time. Oh, here comes Aurelian to actually put a bet on Loan. So it's 4-1 in the favour of Epionic at the moment. Goran is rolled out with his sensitive controls. So, hard 2 from the Obsidian Squadron. Probably just taking a focus here. Hey Mark, welcome to the stream. How was Cornish Nationals? Hope you had a good day. Oh, hard 3 from Double Edge. That's a nice turn. Just gets past the front there of the Obsidian Squadron. Doesn't take the centre objective. I do feel like somebody from the Imperial side wants to take the central objective because the Scum is probably going to come in and take it. I guess Double Edge needed the focus, unless she could have got the coordinate off. 1 forward from Scimitar 1. And a red stop there from Ferof. Hopefully, probably trying to block Fen. Or at least stopping him from getting to range 1, I guess. So actually, that's good positional play. Goron just turns in. Should have range 3 from most of the Scum list there. Takes a focus. Oh, no pasties. Is it even the Cornish Nationals if there aren't any pasties? 3 bank from Ketsu does bump into the centre, but we'll take a red focus. Probably got range 1 of Scimitar 1. 1 bank from Nim does friendly bump and does take a damage, but gets close enough to shut down the plasma torpedoes probably. It's not definite, but certainly getting close. And then coordinates a focus onto Nim. So Nim took a damage. Oh, not whole damage, shield damage. Fen only does a 2 bank, so isn't blocked. Could take Ancient Knowledge here. Yeah, I mean, yes, good shots into Ketsu, but also Ketsu's going to shoot first. So you could tractor Scimitar 1, maybe. Or even Obsidian, you could tractor. And then Nim could kill the Obsidian Squadron, and then... It all depends, like, Fen could kill Scimitar 1. I mean, not kill. Not a range 2. Looks like Fen has just done a focus. So, looking for range 1. So, it's not range 1 of Scimitar 1. So, only option is the TIE Fighter. Don't think there's space to roll him anywhere. Last chance to bet. I'll be closing it very shortly. Exclamation mark bet space 1 for Epionic, 2 for Reckons, space the amount you want to bet. I mean, range 1 in the Reaper, I guess, is tempting, but yeah, I think you need to take off the ships that can shoot. So, range 2 into Scimitar 1, who did get the Goron evade. Spends a focus for 3. Oof. Oh, I'll have to spend your focus. You'd wanted to keep it for the torpedo, but takes a damage. So, what's that? Into Scimitar 1 damage. So now range 2 from Scimitar 1, from Ketsu into Scimitar 1 only gets a crit. So spends the evade, no damage, and stops the Shadowcaster title triggering. So we're going to look for Tupusk, looks like next. See, Plasma Torpedo might be range 2 in them. It's very close on that angle. Does Tupusk... Okay, Tupusk is going to go into the TIE Fighter. See, I would have been tempted to perhaps go into Double Edge, but I guess whilst you've got them with the tractor, spends the focus, and we'll spend the evade just to take 1 on the Obsidian Squadron. So far, working out pretty well for Daniel. So can Nim... Yeah, it's going to go primary into Obsidian Squadron, which is 4 on 2. Fearless is active, so Fearless for 3 hits and a crit. Spends the Ancient Knowledge but dies anyway. Why? I don't know why he's getting to reroll it. He's dead. Did not? Oh, hang on. I thought he took a damage. Did I? Who did I mark down? Yeah. I think he was just discussing... Yeah, okay, so Obsidian Squadron is going to die. So that was dorsal turret, does no damage. So now the Imperial shot's back. So he does kill the TIE fighter. So he gets 2 ship points there. 2 hits. Gonna spend the focus on Ketsu, take no damage. Fair off, no shot. Kasabi does have plasma torpedo. So this can set Scimitar 1 up for a proton torpedo into the same target. And would give Double Edge a shot as well. So only a single mod, so needs to spend the lock on these 3 red dice. Oof, only 1 hit though. Does hit, so that's going to be 2 shields with the plasma torpedo ability. So Scimitar 1 is then going to take a lock. So proton torpedo coming in from Scimitar 1. So I had to spend the focus on defense. So this is single modded. Oof. That's a terrible roll again for his first roll. Wow. Proton torpedo bounces. I mean, that's massive. Like, I suppose maybe keep the focus on defense, and yeah, he would have had the double modded then, I guess. Range 1 from Double Edge gets a single hit. Last shield goes off Nim. And then 2 points to Loan for holding the Ancient Knowledge. So I need to take these markers off. I then has to discard the Ancient Knowledge from Ketsu. So 4 puts him on 5. Yep. And still on 1. Yeah, I mean, that was really bad red dice there. Like, you know, obviously it's single modded. I think he was going to struggle to get the double mods in. He had a focus with Scimitar 1, so unless he... What would he have had? So if he'd let that shot hit, though, that was Ketsu's range 2 shot, then the Shadowcaster title would have put an orange token on him, and then Nim probably shoots Scimitar 1 and might actually kill him. So I think he had to probably spend the focus there. But yeah, we'll see. Like, it is early. Unfortunately, I think with the Scum withering that storm, like, that was the big turn for, like, if you get a good plasma torpedo there for Kasabi, you know, into that proton torpedo, like pushing some crits through onto the hull of the Skurg, that could be real issues. So we might see bomblet generator also dropping from Nim here. Probably just 1 forward from Tupask come in. Fenn's probably got a nice 2 bank there. Doesn't have to weigh too much. Maybe 2 forwards. I mean, you might even just not even bother with a bomblet, because probably just assume that you're going to get pinned in, I suspect. Be interesting to see if Ketsu maybe considers the K-turn. Yeah, could do. Drop an ion to... I think the ion is probably... A bomb drop is probably better for Daniel than it is for Loan. especially with Nim being shieldless. But then I suppose Nim could also drop the bomb and hold it. So that might be a useful thing, because then if Nim does die, then there is a bomb behind the Scum list waiting for the Imperials next turn. Might not be a bad shout. Road roll for turn 4 incoming. Looks like there's a tie, so just waiting for the players to re-roll. Very diplomatic, passing it back to Loan for this turn. Yeah, so Ion Bomb being dropped, bomb Scimitar 1. Yeah, sensitive control barrel roll from Goron. Mandalorian optics from Ketsu, so looking to do some Kira shenanigans there. There's Mandalorian optics. Yeah, and a bomblet being dropped from Nim. I think that's worthwhile from Nim, because as you've had your shields knocked off, like, there's a chance you die next turn, so why not? Double Edge just sort of banks in. Hard 3 from Kasabi. More red focuses. Oh, friendly bump onto Scimitar 1, which does do a damage. Interesting turn from Kasabi, I guess, causing some issues, but making space for Ferof, I guess, there. So, is going to Ancient Knowledge with Ferof, and that's a good move as well. Four straight from Goron, just going to take a focus. So hard 2 from Tupusk is going to just stay stressed. Going to take a couple of shots there. 5k from Ketsu did pop Contraband Cybernetics. Is double stress, just taking a focus. Nim comes in, does red focuses. Fen is blocked.
Hey.
Fizzle, thank you very much for the sub. So Fen's going to take a red focus. Is going to get ionized anyway. Looks like Ferof. Oh, that could be. Oh no, I suppose Ketsu's okay, because I was going to say Ketsu could end up on a rock, but Ketsu could just fly into Fen just to avoid hitting the rock this turn. Interesting where Scimitar 1 goes. So Nims used their charge, or used the charge to hold the bomb, and Goron is going to pass the evade to Scimitar 1. And let's see what the Scum can do. So Tractor from Fen first into Ferof. Although medium base ship does need 2 Tractor tokens, I think, for the effect to take place. Range 2 from Fen into Goron. 3 dice with a focus. Wow, Fen's greens have been pretty respectable. Reds have been pretty good. Not spending the focus, so leaving it hit crit, and Goron gets double evades. Be interesting to see, because like Ketsu could shoot Goron as well. But no, going to keep on the bomber. I think that makes sense because you could potentially trap to the bomber if you can hit, which you probably won't with that. So spends a focus for 1. And bomber spends the evade. Yeah, got the focus token spent. So Nim's got range 1, so this is the fearless double tap with veteran turret gunner. So taking the primary first. Oh, spends the focus for 4. Double evade, so just taking 2 damage onto Scimitar 1. Does get half points. And dorsal turret, same target, so 3 dice with fearless, and gets another 3. Is fearless not trigger on this? Yikes. Well, Scimitar 1 dies anyway. It's looking like a real uphill battle, unfortunately, for the Imperials. So Tupuska's going to take a range 1 front arc shot into Goron for 3. 2 evades, so... Oh, elusive reroll, but does take a damage. Does keep the focus token for a return shot. Could shoot Nim as well. That's not terrible, actually, shooting Nim. Gets that bomb threat off the board. So range 2. 3 into 1. Ooh, spends a focus for 2 and a crit. And Nim's going to take hit crit, and the crit is Wounded Pilot. Half points there. So what's this? Range 2 obstructed into Fen. Single crit gets the evades. Fearless only on primary. Fair enough. Hey Molfart, I enjoyed your stream earlier. Very, very tense game. Never seen such a score before. Ruthlessing Kasabi to get 3 hits. Another 3 into Nim, so Nim's on 1 now. Kasabi lost a shield. And now range 0 from double edge. Double hits will do it. And yet, Nim dies to the range 0 shot. That's big. Keeps Daniel in the game. So yeah, I believe it's 5 points for ship. And Feroth has a token. And I don't think Scum do any more, do they? No. So Daniel scores 2 for scenario, 5 for shit. It gives him 8, yep. And then what did he get? Scimitar 1 died, didn't he? Is he 3 points? Or 4 points? Need to bring up the old thing, because scores aren't working. But yeah, no, that's swung back for Daniel there. Got to be slightly wary that Nim's bomb's still around. But yeah, managed to get Nim for the loss of Scimitar 1. Fen and Ketsu are both ionized as well, so that's going to cause them some issues. If you could pick up 2 objectives here with the Imperials. Going into turn 5. I was going to see if I could find the list so I can get the points done correctly. There we are. So, low so yeah, Nim is 5 points. And Leon. So Scimitar 1 is 4 points, that is correct. So yeah, because they've updated the points, the overlay's not showing quite correctly. Yes, so this the XTC, this is the final, so this has been going on for 6 to 8 weeks. So yeah, they're basically the last couple of weeks the new points have been out, but they're just playing out the rest of the tournament with the old 20-point system, and then we can conclude the XTC for this year, and then yeah, next year we'll be back, and we'll be back with 50 points, the new normal. But yeah, big thanks to everyone watching, 36 viewers, it's great to see everybody. If you're new to the channel, do consider giving me a follow and you'll get go live notifications of future streams. I do try and stream at least one evening a week UK time, so kind of in the afternoon for most Americans, but you can watch back any of the games back on Twitch or YouTube, whichever platform works for you, and I do stream simultaneously to Twitch and YouTube, so if you struggle to watch Twitch at work, for example, YouTube is available as well. Any subscriptions are greatly appreciated. We have got a few in-person streams coming up soon, probably starting in December with our Christmas event at Element Games, and then yeah, we'll be well into some system opens. So Daniel is back being first player. This is turn 5. So US Islands able to claw their way back into this match. Gonna do a scenario action so you can measure range to both objectives, or any objectives, and then you can choose which one you use. So I'm going to choose the centre objective. Interesting, I wondered if he might reach out for that top objective and let somebody else take the centre. So, unless Kasabi needs to do a roll here, I guess. So, Ferof has not got one anymore. So, Kasabi, there we go, he gets the one now. So, I'm going to see some ion moves shortly. And Double Edge is definitely going to take the bomblet. I guess, I mean, that's not terrible, because taking the centre objective stops Tupusk from claiming it, and both Fen and Ketsu are ionised, so they can't do this scenario objective. So we have seen a slam from Kasabi. One bank in from Ferof, only able to do a focus action because of the ion. Ooh, 4K from Goran there. Well lined up. Doesn't hit the rock. So what's Tupusk done? One bank in? Yeah, one bank in. Does have arc into... just... There's Nim's lock, that can go in the bin. But yeah, it does have arc, so it does the focus action. So what's Ketsu doing? You know, just bump into Fen? Doesn't bump into Fen, but doesn't hit the rock. One stress and no action on Ketsu. Was ionised, so couldn't Mandalorian Optics. So Fen is going to bump into Ketsu. Could be half points on Fen here after that range 3 shot. No, no consequence. So bomb goes off. Double Edge rolls 2 dice. No damage, that's big. So, now thinking about Goran, I mean, I'd be tempted to... I know he can't use it himself. Okay, so he's going to give... Oh, I was wondering if you could give Ferof it, but I suppose Fen hasn't got... Neither Fen or Ketsu have got green tokens. So, actually, Ferof is probably wasted. Because you're going to get the evade anyway with the pilot ability. So, 1 tractor at the moment. Don't think Fen had arc. Yeah, Fen had no shots. So, Ketsu range 2, I think this is. Range 3 into Goran, gets all the evades. Very strange not taking the range 1 there, because could have... I suppose maybe he was hoping to trap to Goran. Oh! To Pusk 3 hits out of hand into Goran. And Goran dies. Oh. Well, elusive reroll because of the K turn. Does get the evade, so elusive saves. No, doesn't save. He'd already taken damage, hadn't he? Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. And then Ferof gets 3 out of hand into the front to Pusk, who can spend a focus and just take 1. Yeah, massive swing again. I mean, like, yeah. Well, it is what it is. Like, I think if I was Loan, I was probably going to go after the Reaper that turn, but yeah, more credit to him. So Daniel does get 2 points for scenario, so that'll take him to 10 points. That's correct. And then Goran is 4 points. Takes him to 13. I agree with that. Going to turn 6. If you hear any loud bangs in the background, that is because we in England are celebrating, well, it's the week of letting off lots of fireworks late into the night because of Bonfire Night or Guy Fawkes Night, 5th of November, all that goodness. But yeah, I mean, that's another big swing there. 3 paint into Goran. Like, you don't really plan to do that. Yeah, like, the 4K was nice positionally, but... yeah. Kind of missed that green token. Yeah, another ion bomb. Could have been big. So we did have to discard the ancient knowledge, but then, like, double edge now, like... I suppose Daniel is behind though, so do you need double edge back in the fight? You can't slam Kasabi around because I think he just hits the rock. I mean, I guess Reaper just red stops. Like, Kira can at least... or Mando Optics can lock the rock in front. Pretty sure you can lock an object. It's just lock an object, isn't it? Yeah. Like, Fen probably just wants to run away if you're Loan. You don't want to give up half points and risk Daniel getting a way back into the game, I guess. So we're just waiting for Road for turn 6. Yeah, well, we'll go in. If everyone hangs around here, if Nick's back, we'll go and raid him shortly. So 3 bank from Double Edge taking the objective. I mean, I don't hate it. Like, I think scoring 2 points of objectives might be a way back in for Daniel. So taking a lock on Fen with Kasabi. We did see another Mandalorian Optic, so that has locked the rock. Red stock from the Reaper. That's kind of what I expected to see. So I think that's all Mandalorian Optics spent. Interesting. So he's attempted a 2 straight. It says there's no space to complete the move. I mean, yeah, just have to go by what TTS does. Interesting. Right, let me just mute my mic 2 seconds. Cool, I'm back. So put 2 straight in the description. So I think it's Fen's pinning him in place, Greg, is what it's saying. So they attempt to do a 2 forwards, and it's not letting them, yeah, basically slide forwards. Like, I don't agree, but you know, we always play that you have to play what TTS does. Fen does suffer the friendly bump, but doesn't take any damage. Yeah, sorry, because Discord's muted, and I was just speaking to the players. So essentially, you know, TTS is not a graphics game; it's a physics game. So some of the boxes don't like line up with the artwork, apparently, and whatever. But so it looks like we've got range 1. Nothing into there. Sorry, I've just followed the action. So Tupusk, nothing into Kasabi. So now range 1 into the Reaper. 4 hits with the focus spend, gets the evade, so that's going to be 3 damage into the Reaper. Not half, but a big chunk. So now, yeah, both friendly bumps. I mean, he did take damage at what, range 3 obstructed? So trying to decide if you shoot. I mean, surely you shoot Fen here. He's not got a focus token. He will get the extra dice. So gets a crit. Not spending the lock. I missed what happened there. Oops, Okay, so I think he just got the 2 points for holding objectives. So double-edged discards. Yeah, 12 plays 13. Going to turn 7. Yeah, violins. Yeah, it is a dice game at the end of the day, isn't it? So, but you know, very tight game still. Like, Daniel's not out of it yet. Fenn's been very lucky. Like, he has probably, lucky to be not halved. Double Edge, probably a hard 3 now. I'll just take the tractor. That can come off. Can he jam Ketsu? Huh. I don't think so. I'm not sure there's a move the Reaper can do. Is that a tie on Road Roll again for turn 7? Loran is going to be first player. So Tupusk needs to try and get rid of the stress. Hard to check for range, I think. Unless he needs to barrel roll in this turn. Nope. It's going to take another objective double edge. So I think Daniel's doing well to play the objective here. Reaper, 1 bank. I guess a Reaper probably also, unless you coordinate. But I think, yeah, by doing that, at least you could take it away from, yeah, making sure that the Scum can't get an objective. So Feroff takes that as well. And 1 straight. So, yeah, Imperials are holding all 3 Ancient Knowledge this turn. 1 bank is going to clear the stress, so probably going to see a focus rotate, I think, from Tupusk. Coordinating Fenner focus. Ketsu does bump into the Reaper. So, yeah. Fen does the Talon, has a focus, range 2, spends it for 2 into Kasabi, who spends the Ancient Knowledge to take no damage. Ketsu range 1 into Feroff, so 3 on 1, no damage. So Kasabi's now got range 2, bullseye if it matters, into Fen, rolls 1. Fen just gets an evade. Yep, and then 2 more points for Epionic on objectives. He's discarding on... Is he discarded on Feroff? Quick one, just checking Ancient Knowledge. You had 3. Has 1 disappeared somewhere? Or did you... Cause you spent... No. Yeah, you spent on Kasabi, so if you have 2, you choose 1 to discard. Yeah, so basically, if you score 2 points or more than your opponent, you must discard 1 Ancient Knowledge. But you choose which. Oh. Yeah, just clarifying Ancient Knowledge. Yeah, so Daniel misunderstood the scenario. So if you hold more objectives than your opponent, you score 2 points, you must discard 1 ancient knowledge. You get to choose who discards. No, so TTS is just like a manual counter, so the players are counting up. That's why I've disabled the score on my overlay, because it is showing 50 points at the moment. But yeah, 14 plays 13 going into turn 8. Players are playing at a decent pace. Make sure the timer's still working for them. It's not, so let's restart that. But yeah, no, I think Daniel's done well to keep scrapping in this game, because he's had some poor dice, like you could say, and yeah, just scrapping to keep in game. Going to turn 8 now. Luan stays first player. I don't think it matters a great deal. So yeah, taking a focus on Double Edge. Kasabi is going to Ancient Knowledge again, which I think is fine, because Fen should fly past. Could red stop here with the Reaper, that'd be interesting. Maybe one bank. Oops, slooping with the Reaper, nice, I like that as well. Ketsu should bump, and then that keeps the Reaper's front arc facing the way you need it to, and maybe you get to Roofless. So red focus with Ketsu. So there's going to be no ancient knowledge for the Scum again. Oh, hang on, I've got too much out. So Feroth has lost his. PM sent. Why is that? When you say PM, where have you sent it? Is it on Twitch or is it somewhere else? Twitch. I'll pick that up after the stream logo. So I think that's range 3 shot. Oh no, range 0. Got nothing. So Tupusk range 2 into Kasabi. For 1. So you could spend the Ancient Knowledge, but you roll evades, you're all good. So it looks like only real shot is range 3 obstructed into Tupusk. I think you take it. Maybe you can get to spend the focus. Yeah, I think that's a decent enough shot. Range 0 may not do much for you into Ketsu. You haven't really been focusing on the Shadowcaster. Nothing doing there. So that's 2 more points for Daniel. He's fighting tooth and nail in this game. So that's going to take him to 16, I believe. Who's he going to discard with? Probably discard on Kasabi. Yep, discarding on Kasabi. What was that? So who was that? Okay, so heading into turn 9, which was kind of unheard of in 20 points X-Wing. It's getting close to the end of the game. If Daniel can keep holding on to 2 points a turn for a scenario and get half points on something, then this could be a very interesting game. 3 straight from the Reaper. Yeah, I think that's... no, I don't know, actually. Might put him on the rock. Like, possibly just just to take the bump, maybe, and just sit in front of Ketsu. You've got a pretty wide arc there, and you might even be able to get, like, a cheeky little roofless shot into somebody. Yeah, like, if you can get half points on Fen, that will be pretty epic for Epionic. Because also, that would give him 2 points. And if he holds the objectives 2 and then gets the win. So Ketsu's going to 3 bank. Yeah, I'd imagine so. So like, yeah, Double Edge probably just wants to be very wary of where Fen could end up. Yeah, that's it. Like, if one of those bumps comes off with Fen, then, you know, Daniel's almost there. I mean, considering he was, what, 1-5 down at the end of turn 3. You know, he's done well to sort of get, you know, get back in this. He was losing up until turn 7 when he went in the lead by 1 point. And, you know, the neutrals will be happy to see this continue to next games. And we know when the next game is being played. I believe they're both tomorrow. So Epionic's now first player. Hard free from Double Edge. Yeah, that's decent, because that's probably where Ketsu wants to go. Might actually decide that trying to half Ketsu might be the way to get points here. Just take that off. Just so red focus on the Reaper. Kasabi has a plasma torpedo left as well, but is going to ancient knowledge. So Tupusk is just doing getting out of the way of Fen, I imagine, and will take an objective. So that's the big thing that Luan's been missing the last few turns. Hard 3 from Ketsu. Can also, I've got too much ancient knowledge out. Oh no, because there can be a 4th, can't there? Yeah, there can be more than. It's not that one, is it? Yeah, that one and that one is what I want. Yes, so there can be more than 3. So it would be 2-2 on objectives now. Fen just going to take a focus and sit out there, but, you know, probably getting shot by the Reaper. Is range 3 obstructed, but we did see Fen take a damage to one of those shots earlier. Shooting into Feroff first. From Fen. Gets 3 hits out of hand. Oh, wow. Blank out from Feroff. I mean, this is it. Daniel has tried so hard this game, and then just the dice are just not playing for him. So, 2 points for halving Feroff for Luan. Tupusk range 3 into Kasabi gets 1. And there's an evade. So if everything balances out, the Reaper should really half Fen here, but we shall see. 1 crit into Ketsu, but got shields up and gets the evade. So what can Ferof do? So if the dice gods are fair, Fen gets halved here. One hit. I mean, it's possible, but no. So, 1 point apiece on objectives. Puts him to 17. And 2, 3... puts him to 16. So, yeah, big turn there from Luan. Yeah, if the dice gods are fair. Right. Yeah. Wow. Because now Fen probably has got a fairly easy approach in. I guess Tupuska's kind of out the way, so double edge. So actually, now everybody keeps their ancient knowledge. So do you just throw the Reaper in now? Is the 3 bank white? With the Reaper, do you throw him in to try and block Fen? Wow. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, give up the other 2 points of Ferof to halve Fen. Win the game. I guess Ketsu's probably doing a K turn here. You could do the hard 3, but I'm not sure you get a shot from that. It might do. Oh wow, going to turn 10 as well. I've not seen one of these games in 20 points ever. Although I guess we did see a 12 turn game last round. So if you missed that, do check Polish System Open stream. That was went to 12 turns and was a tie. Oh, Greg. What are you on about, Aurelian? Loan's being helped here by the dice. He should be like, you know, walking. So, Loan is first player. Turn 10. Hard 2, friendly bump from double edge. Don't think he had a choice in that. Takes a damage. So that's his shield gone. 4 hole left. So waiting to see Ferof. So 1 bank. Yeah, it takes the lock. Locks Fen. Makes sense. One straight from Ferof. I mean, surely that just allows Fen to get really close. But I suppose maybe you also got double-edged shot. We'll see. I suppose Reaper has got Ruthless, but does the Reaper make it to combat? Or make it to initiative? This is considering the coordinate, but I'm not sure. Or does he ancient knowledge? So given the focus to Kasabi, Tupuska's just going to fly around and... Oh, coordinating Fen. Okay. There's a focus roll. Ah, is he coordinating a focus roll out from Fen in case Ferof did come in for the block? Oh, he gave... Right, he gave Fen the stress from the coordinate. So Fen didn't roll. Fen is then going to Ancient Knowledge. Oh, I need another crate. So Fen has a crate as well. So Fen range 1. I didn't see what that was. So that's a blank. Crit 2 eyes, 2 blanks. So it does get fearless, spends a focus, gets the evade. I think he's dead anyway though. So Feroth dies, which does get the fearless off the board. Scum are going to get 2 points, so Scum are going to get to 20 now. Ketsu rotated. Try and get half on double edge. Just 1. Double edge 1. So Tupusk range 3 into Kasabi. Oh, hit crit out of hand. Has got shields, I think. So one more shield on Kasabi. So this could be the big shot. I'm going to take the torpedo into Fen. So 3 on 3. Double modded torpedo. No, nothing for Fen. Could kill Fen. Spends a focus for 3. He's got the focus, Daniel. Why'd you... Oh, I don't know if he forgot he had the focus there. He re-rolled. And Fen dies. No, Ancient Knowledge. Ah, Ancient Knowledge. You needed the crit. I mean, I suppose the crit gets dodged anyway. But Fen's down to 1. But I think... Yeah, I think he wins. Ah, no, he... Scum got 2. Oh, it's 1-1 because Fen had to spend to live. Jeez. Okay, so 1 each. He gets... is it 2 for Fen? 2, 3... Yeah. I think that is GG. Just double checking the score. But yeah, so he gets half a Fen. And then because Fen had to spend the Ancient Knowledge, just double checking Fen's score. Loan. Yeah, 2 points there, 1 point there, so that's, yeah. Well played. Yeah, I was just double checking. Just check. I think supply on stream. Wow. Yeah, that was a very close game. So I'm just working out some maths in the background because, as I say, we obviously the overlay wasn't quite working out. So yeah, well played, both players. Yeah, well done to Daniel for scrapping back into that. Like I say, end of turn 3, he was 1-5 down. He was behind in turns 4, turn 5, turn 6. It wasn't until turn 7, by playing the objective, scoring 2 points every turn, he then edged in front and was just able to jump up. And yeah, some of that dice was absolutely horrific. So what was the dice luck out of interest as he spawned it? So Daniel was -2.6, Loan was 0.8 up. Yeah, like apparently Luan's reds were bad, like yeah, but his greens were good. So yeah, well played both. This is great to see. You know, it's nice to see X-Wing being streamed, and obviously me being one of the streamers. But you know, this is high caliber and exciting X-Wing. So the previous game, I think, was Aurelian versus Psych Jam, I forget the exact name, but that went to 12 turns and was a tie for many turns and ended in a tie. So yeah, this is really good. But yeah, then yeah, do check out the streams tomorrow. Let me just see. Can't remember exactly who was doing it. Should we go and raid Nick if he's there? Yeah, there we go. Should we let's go and raid Nick. So give me a second. Create a dashboard. Let's go and raid our friend Nick Sperry over at 312. Where are you? There he is. Let's raid. Start the raid. So yeah, you should get a pop-up about raiding. Come and raid with me, and we will go and knock on the door of Mr. Sperry, and yeah, go and say nice things to him. Right, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all again next time.